Alright guys, welcome back to more Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Hi guys, we're back at it again. Episode 15, right?
15? I don't know. Somebody's keeping track of numbers.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think. Yeah, somewhere in the ether of all the shit that we do.
What is that?
So where are you right now?
The Village of the Lost Souls. We needed the death mask to get past the guy at the beginning.
Yes, yeah.
I suppose you recognize this this idle animation.
I do not. What is it? Is it cute?
Are you lagging again?
I am. That's why I
Welcome, friend, to the Village of Lost Souls! What's your name? You look familiar somehow. I have no idea who I am, but thank you ever so much for asking. What?
Oh, hello. Well, that's what.
Oh my gosh,
I have no idea who I am.
That is... How did you come to be in this village, friend? I don't know. Nobody knows how they got here. We're all just here.
Oh.
All I know is that I'm alone.
Oh wait, so that's the Roddy Tops animation. Alright, I just got it now.
Yeah, there you go. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm only truly happy when I'm asleep.
Oh, okay.
When I sleep, it's like I'm transported to another world where I'm with my family.
And math, right?
What?
Why is she in a schoolgirl outfit? Why?
It took me a second there. But when I wake up, I can't remember them anymore. If only I could remember. She needs help. This sounds kind of serious.
You could take a bat to your face and
That
knock her out and see her family again.
I hate this area. These guys do an entire heart of damage. And they're
Jesus. Man. So, Hunter, tell me, what have you been doing for a week?
The usual. Not much.
Because I think we made it clear, but just to anyone that doesn't know, we record this kind of session once a week.
Every Friday.
And we usually record enough footage for about 2 weeks and a week and a half. You know, depending on how much technological issues we run into.
Today.
We're still today, you know. Today, everyone, we learned how to use OBS. Kind of. This episode might not even be seen.
I hate everything.
I know, but to anyone out there that's usually using Shadowplay, as fantastic as it is for usability, we found out that it uses something called variable frame rate, which while I was in animation school, I had like one mention of it, and what they said is basically never use it.
So I'm going to interrupt you here. These three, I hate this in games. Like, this is literally nothing but a guessing game of flipping a coin, and you have to get it right 3 times in a row.
But why?
I don't know. It's here, and it's annoying.
It's just padding, eh?
I don't know what it. I got it wrong. Got to start over.
Oh, try you fool, you idiot.
Quality gameplay. Let's try this again. Oh, look, I got that one. Time to go to the next one. Oh, look, I got that one too.
Oh, good. This.
Oh, there we go. We got it. It took a whole lot less time than I thought it would, actually.
I thought it was going to be the episode.
Yeah, the entire episode.
I thought this was going to be it. I do love the colors in this level, though.
Yeah, it's very red.
I just like that pink. And a lot of designs and stuff like that, I like to use that color in particular. I don't know, I just find it very delicious. Anyways, as we were saying, basically in animation school, they just said never use it because nothing uses a frame rate that's like at 59.8614. Nothing uses that frame rate, and nothing encodes to that frame rate, so it's basically useless when you try to bring it into something like After Effects or Premiere Pro. It's just... and like, you know, basically we didn't know that Shadowplay was using that until we ran into a few issues with a few videos.
Yeah, a few issues with a few videos.
Well, it was only episode 14 when it finally clicked that I just couldn't fix it anymore, because the first one we got, I kind of fixed by just changing the frame rate to 59.94 because it was close enough. And then the other one I fixed by just uploading to YouTube and re-downloading it using 4K video downloader. And, you know, I downloaded 1080p at 60 FPS and that fixed it. But episode 14, I tried both, and none of them worked. So I'm like, what's going on here? Why did that happen?
Shadowplay! Surprise!
So yeah, I don't know why it uses variable frame rate. If anyone knows why or what variable frame rate is actually used for, by all means tell us, because from my point of view, the fact that something uses variable frame rate means there's a use for it. I just don't know what it is, or if there's a workaround for it.
You and me both.
You know, I would love to know that. That being said, how was work?
I don't know, more of the usual. Like, the restaurant that I work at, we only get 3 tables for our section.
Okay.
And so we have 3 tables at a time, and sometimes I'll leave for the day only having 3 or 4 tables total. And so it's really hard to do anything.
So is there just like a lot of standing around and doing nothing?
Sometimes, but the idea is like, oh, it's quality over quantity, so you're gonna get better tips. Except, you know, people, they don't want to pay money, so they're always gonna give you a bad tip regardless.
Well, like, how much do you expect for tips? Like, do you expect a percentage?
Yes.
Yeah, how much percent-wise?
I don't know. From being a server, I will give. Like, I understand other servers need to make money, so I will give 15 to 20% if they didn't like completely fuck up everything.
Yeah?
And even if they did, I will give a minimum 10%.
Yeah, see, to me, that 10% is what I just give everybody.
Exactly.
Because I don't like that whole tip system. I think it's so dumb that, like, I am responsible for, like, you know, the restaurant is not responsible for paying their busboy or for paying their employees. That's stupid to me. Like, why doesn't the restaurant just pay them a fair wage?
Exactly.
Like, I never understood where that came from.
It's just annoying. We get paid like $2 something an hour.
$2?
Yes, $2 and whatever cents.
Per hour.
Yes.
And that's not legal.
And then we get tips. They make it legal by saying, oh, if you don't make minimum wage, we'll pay you up to minimum wage.
Yeah, and then you told me the little scam they had worked around that.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
It is. I'm not allowed to say anything bad about the company, so I'm not going to say who I work for.
It's a free country. You can say whatever you want.
No, I really can't. They will fire me. In a heartbeat.
Good.
I mean, it's not somewhere I'm planning on working in the long term, but at the same time, I mean...
we've got YouTube money.
Damn YouTube monies, what have we made? 30 cents?
I think up to 30 cents, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Am I allowed to say anything about the other thing that we're doing, or no?
No.
No.
No, it's a secret for now.
It's a secret.
No.
Be very, very quiet.
you know, like, for anyone that's looking to kind of start their own business and, you know, actually have some success with it, that's kind of what I did. I started my own kind of design, graphics, animation agency, like an art house, basically, with a friend of mine that started his own kind of web development firm and, like, kind of analytics and marketing kind of house, essentially. So he does, like, you know, all the back-end stuff, I kind of do all the front-end stuff, and we get along great. But the one thing we've learned is the best thing you could do for your business if you have a good idea is keep your fucking mouth shut. Because people will steal it, and, you know, they will copyright it, they will put their name on it, and there's nothing you could do about it. Like, it's happened, I think, 3 times now, where, you know, we told someone that we're starting this website using this kind of, you know, technology behind it to sell more products, and lo and behold, they have more funds, they start it, they patent it, and all of a sudden we can't touch it, even though we've been working on it, right?
It's just a whole bunch of shit, you know?
It's, you know, it's very frustrating. So for anyone that's...
Look at this. It's just annoying.
There's spikes everywhere. Who designed this place? Dracula?
Obviously somebody with flight capabilities.
Yeah, I'd say that flying is probably the best way to get around this place, but all you have is a fucking hat. Oh, pardon my language. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to be a little cleaner.
A little bit more kid-friendly, but, you know.
Well, you know, it's not like the kids don't know them.
Yeah.
I expect if you know how to use YouTube,
if you know how to use
know
the
how to
internet in
swear.
general, you know what it's like.
You know every swear known to man already. That's been covered, and probably in a few languages.
I do like
However,
those massive rock golems that just sit there and take it until they die.
Yeah, it's very convenient. However, at least, Hunter, we're not pushing illegal gambling sites on underage children. Right? That CSGO thing? Is it? Oh, I love a good scandal. Is that not one of the best scandals you ever heard of?
That actually makes me mad.
Oh my god. It makes me mad because it kind of cheapens the whole YouTube platform as a whole, right? But I just love reading about a good scandal like that. I'm like, oh my god. Like, and they're trying to weasel out of it, and they just get caught in all these lies. And it's terrible.
It is, and it's just infuriating.
It's juicy though. Like, just reading about that, you're like, oh my god, you guys, you were trying to get away with some dark shit. Like, how could you?
Man, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's the CSO.
Yeah, I feel like everyone would by the time we release this video. But for those of you that don't, you know, Hunter, have you read up on it a little?
Not really. I only saw what you sent me about it.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, everyone kind of knows what Counter-Strike is, and everyone knows that you could get kind of rare skins on there. And basically, two YouTubers made basically a gambling site for these skins, and then basically peddled it to children. You know, they didn't say they made this gambling site. You know, they just said, hey, check out this gambling site. I made $13,000 on it, and...
Look at this new site I found.
Exactly, yeah. Look at this new site I found, which, by the way, I incorporated.
Precise platforming.
I know. I was surprised. I'm just like, man, you're nailing these. First try. Well, not first try. You've beaten this game before, right?
Actually, no.
No? So that 86% at the beginning, that's the furthest you've gotten?
Yeah. I don't really know what happened. I just stopped playing it. And then I came back and I was like, I'm going to start a new game and do the achievement run. And then I was playing it, and then I was like, you know, this would be a great game to record. And so I stopped and we started recording.
Yeah, kind of like as like our first official series.
Yeah.
A Pixel Couch, a nice pixelated game, but kind of new school as well, because we're not old fucks yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not.
The one problem about not being old, though, is that we just don't have good stories.
We really don't.
You know, like, the problem is we haven't lived life long enough to actually get good stories.
Nope. Gotta hurt squeeze.
Oh, nice. That you will never use because you're going for the achievement run.
Yep.
When are you going to go back and get the one from the dungeon?
The one from what?
You know, the one that you couldn't figure out how to get, but then we kind of found out how it was going to happen in another dungeon? Where there's basically hidden vagina plants inside the walls that will shoot you towards it or something?
Oh, no, that was how you got that one in that one dungeon. I still have no idea about the other one.
Okay, so the other one is still a lost cause.
At this point, yes.
Okay. I'm going to Wikipedia it. And then you're gonna be mad that I know how and you don't, but I just won't tell you.
Why?
Do you ever
Why?
like
What?
Oh, these guys.
Do I ever what?
Do you ever like respond to Game Center challenges on your iPhone?
No.
Like, I keep getting, you know, these game challenges from the same person, and I don't know who this person is, and I haven't played any of these games she sends me requests to play. Like, I just got one Mr. Goofy Bird challenge from Anna Walker. Who the fuck is Anna Walker?
No idea.
I don't know an Anna Walker.
I never even
weird.
got challenges on all my Game Center stuff.
No? Like, I just keep getting this one, like, at least once a week. I get a challenge from this person. And I kind of want to just talk to her just to see who she is, because I'm like, you know, she could be hot. There's wishful thinking, but, you know, I don't know who this person... I want to know who this person is.
Another part of this game that I never got was just by slamming into random walls, money falls.
You know what?
For no reason.
I wish I would slam into lots of walls.
Like this.
If that happened.
Lots of money for no reason.
I feel like the people from Jackass would be a lot more wealthy if that was the case.
Yeah.
How did that become a thing?
What?
Jackass. Like, is that still a thing, or are they too old for it now?
I don't know. I think they kind of faded into oblivion.
I know, like, because I remember Bam Margera was big in skateboarding in the 80s, right? Like, you know, he was an adult-ish in the 80s. So it was really weird to see, like, this guy just running around doing stupid stuff, and I'm just like, you're as old as my dad. You know, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I thought you were just trying to get through this dungeon. You kept getting a bunch of keys. Like, I'm totally lost.
Yeah, I don't like these kinds of puzzles where you just keep hitting random switches until something happens.
I mean, those are the challenges I usually excel at because I'm good at pretending to know what I'm doing.
There we go. Problem solved.
There she is. That sword is sick, though.
I do like the scimitar.
I think that plant up there, or whatever the fuck it is probably like my least favorite.
I don't. Well, in terms of design, yeah, it's pretty creepy.
It just drops human skulls.
Pretty much.
As if it just eats heads. Like how often, like for it to be able to spit out these skulls, how many people did it eat?
Well,
or does it just so happen to make bile in human head shapes? And it just sucks up the moss off of the ceiling or something like that.
I don't know. It's weird, man.
Man, that one statue, though, that's in the lava does not look happy to be there.
I'm running out of food. This is gonna be bad.
Oh, you got some polish. Or how... oh, maybe it's Polish.
Yeah.
It's me.
I got some Polish.
Yeah. Have you been... speaking of Polish people, have you been keeping up with soccer? Oh, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm Polish. I'm from Poland.
I think we are...
Jak się masz, wszyscy. You know, that's my thing. You know? So I... though I don't give a shit about a bunch of millionaires kicking around a ball, you know, for the spirit of patriotism, I gave a shit about the Portugal versus Poland game, and I was deeply upset with the results. I celebrated too early. Did you see that tweet I made?
I did not know.
Oh man, I'm just like, because Poland scored like in the first 2 minutes. So my dad and my brother and my entire family was pretty happy about that. So I posted a tweet, thinking it was on my own Twitter.
Oops.
But it was actually Pixel Couch's Twitter, where I'm just like, hey, Alex is very Polish and very happy, right? And I'm just like, oh, that's on Pixel Couch now. Oh well. So does the boss at the end of this level fly?
I don't think so. From what I remember, no.
Because,
Heart
you know,
squid.
hey, you know, good old health that you can't get.
Random heart squid falling from the ceiling.
Hey, how'd you find that one?
This entire long hallway of shenanigans.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much what it is.
Because you don't like to look up the facts, right? Like, you don't like to look up, like, locations and stuff like that. You kind of like to find it on your own.
Exactly.
So, like, there's some things that you find where I'm just like, how did you come to that conclusion?
Because I spend hours attacking random walls until I find one that's breakable.
See that?
And then, like, when I come through this later in the recording, it makes it look like I know what I'm doing.
Right? It's important.
Like these guys, I still can't figure out if they come out on a pattern or if they come out when I jump up at them. No idea.
Neither do I, truth be told.
You okay there, buddy?
I should also mention that I'm a little bit under the weather. It's been a rough week, Hunter. It's been a rough week in the graphic design world.
Every week is a rough week when you're serving tables.
Oh, well, that too, but, you know, 14-hour days of...
Staring at a computer screen?
Oh, just staring at a computer screen. You know, I will admit, today, playing these video games, even though I may not be that enthralling, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry for that. You're getting a little glimpse into Bugsy's psyche here, or Alex's psyche, because you don't want to use my handle.
Call people by their names. What's wrong with that?
I know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just weird. You're the only one that does it. For an entire week, I'm called Bugs.
And then on Friday mornings,
for 2 hours,
like,
and on
Alex.
Friday mornings, it's just like Alex, and I'm like, who? Like, it wigged me out in the beginning, and you know, I'm used to it now, though. I'm getting used to it, you know. And plus, now that I'm kind of getting into bigger and bigger contracts with my little studio growing, which, thanks for asking. I'm getting called Alex more and more often because it's just not professional to walk up to someone and say, call me Bugs. Because they're just like, what is this, the 70s? Like, who the hell's named Bugs anymore?
Yeah.
What are you, a mafia dealer in the 20s in Vegas?
Some kind of weird rabbit thing.
You know what? Warner Brothers, they do good animation. They had like the best Batman series, I find, which might be blasphemy to some people, but you know, I liked it. I thought it was sweet. Especially the feature-length movie. That one was good.
Is it weird that I just don't really watch things?
No, my brother is the same way, actually. He'll watch a movie, but not a show. And, you know, I don't play video games as much, but I love watching cartoons and shit like that. Loads of fun. For me. But that's mostly because I can't play video games while I doodle or draw or come up with some character design, something funky. I can watch cartoons and stuff like that. Even though animation is concentration, I know that. Sometimes, you know, I have to turn everything off and just draw on paper and pencil with no electronics whatsoever, and that's not fun. Well, it is when you're doing it, but when you walk out of it, you're like, oh my god, I'm so tired. You know, you're drained. Animation takes a lot out of you. Especially if you're not that good, like me. Don't quote me on that.
Aha!
You found it?
I think.
Took you a while.
There we go.
That statue's so funny down there. I find he's just like, I am looking at you. Kind of reminds me of a Sesame Street character.
Oh god, what is over here?
Who's saying stuff to me?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I just got a text. I was kind of hoping for another phone call, you know? You know, I kind of want to get into, like, you know, more people on the channel. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think?
Ooh,
should we get more people on it, or are we enough? Are 2 idiots enough for you?
I don't know.
I like to ask the fans, because right now we have like a grand total of, what, 3 people? Right? That actually watch the stuff and comment and stuff like that, and it's just great, you know?
Yeah.
I love asking them for advice and tips and stuff like that. It's gonna be a good time.
A good way to get free health restoration is hit a checkpoint like I just did and then immediately die. Because then you just show up there with full health and no penalties. But
see, I think like I
he
was
can
born
fly.
in
This guy's annoying.
Oh, okay, well yeah, then the spikes all over the place makes sense.
Dagrin.
Yeah. Massively misspelled monstrosity. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Took a while for me to read that, you know? It's a lot of big words. How do you beat him?
So you have to go over here and charge into the wall. That will... You charge into the wall and that will drop stalagmites. Stalactites? Whatever they are.
Yeah.
Things from the ceiling.
Cave thingies.
The weird pointy rocks.
Yeah, cave wangs.
And so then you can jump on those and then jump up to reach his face and hit him.
Okay.
But it's annoying because he comes down swinging and he'll just break the things that you... like that.
Well, he's got a mace for a tail, and that scares me. Like, I would not fuck with something like that. Plain and simple.
And then he'll fall and you can beat on his baseboard. But this guy just swoops out of nowhere, doing massive amounts of damage.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like any Metroid boss to me.
Maybe if I just shut up and concentrate, I can actually do something.
Oh, don't do that. No one wants to just hear. No one wants to hear silence over video games. You're gonna die a few more times, and then you're gonna start. No?
No, I'm determined. Stop breaking my rocks! What is he doing? Okay.
Is that new?
Well, he was doing a weird screechy thing, so... Oh my god. The only good thing about having 2 hearts is that every single health restoration item, except for the first one, is just a full health item.
Right, yeah. However, like, when I was first playing through, I didn't quite hear the eating effect.
Gosh.
And then when I was editing it, I heard, like, her eat. It's so cute.
It is.
No. This game just has everything on point.
It does.
It just sucks when your it sucks to me when a character dies. Any character. Like, not even permanently, like, you know, you're just playing a game and a character dies. I don't know why. Like, you know, I think I just got into video games just a little bit too late. And I have that in me where I just don't want to kill a single thing. Because even if it's in a video game, and like people are running around in Call of Duty and shooting things, and they're feeling nothing for it, right?
Yeah.
And I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm just like, there's still something very real to me about it, because I only, like, you know, I didn't actually ever play a video game fully until I think I was like...
Are you kidding me?
I think I was in grade 8, right? Which I know is kind of late for people, because friends of mine told me they started playing video games when they were like 4 years old and stuff like that. And to me, killing something in RuneScape was just absolutely, like, appalling. Like, I'm like, oh my god, why would I do that to another, like, living creature? Goblins and stuff like that, I kind of got away with because they were fantasy. But when it came to killing, like, a Black Knight or something, I'm like, but it's a person.
What is that hitbox? Sorry.
Was it a hitbox or a hint box, you said?
Hitbox.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe you didn't see it in the lag. You will when you're editing it. And you'll know.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly what I was shouting at. You gotta be kidding me.
I wonder if there's any other YouTubers out there that are kind of doing this whole, like, 2 people on the other side of the world kind of gaming, because...
Fuck.
It's rather... Oh, you died.
Yeah, I did.
3rd time's a charm.
I think this is the 4th.
It is the 4th. I realized that after I said it, and I was just like, I hope no one's actually counting.
I mean, I haven't been, but it's just...
but it's obvious that it's 4th.
You can subconsciously count to something more than 5.
Yeah.
Or less than 5.
This one's do or die, though, because it's getting to be about that time, truth be told.
Stop breaking everything!
This is a bit of a long episode.
It is.
Yeah. And who knows, it might not even work because of OBS.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we haven't quite figured out how to use OBS yet, ladies and gentlemen. So we've looked up plenty of tutorials, but if someone could actually just log on to Skype with us and give us a quick tutorial of how to do it fucking properly, fantastic. I'd love that.
Gosh.
You know, you get some nice credits at the end of the channel and stuff like that.
The end of the channel. Once we're all done, you'll get credit.
Well, the end of the episode. I'm a little under the weather, man. I'm a little loopy, truth be told. And I really have to pee.
I mean...
How much health does he have?
A lot.
Yeah.
You think I know numbers? Ugh.
I mean, I thought there was like a health bar for him somewhere or something like that.
Of course not.
No, that would be helpful and proper, I guess.
Oh my god.
However, his art is sick.
All of them are. There we go.
They're all...
Jeez.
Oh, you did it! Yay!
Yay!
End of episode. Dungeon done. Is it done or is it mid-level?
Oh yeah, that's done.
Oh, okay, good.
You come up to a boss like that and then, oh yeah, just kidding.
Yeah, lol, JK.
Got a new map.
Nice. It seems like these Tink Bats just shit maps whenever they see you.